Most wanted type of lady. Who are these most wanted type of lady? How can you actually be among these wanted type of lady? You know, it's quite different for you to be charming, you being beautiful, and you being wanted. What it means for you to be wanted is that you're the kind of lady that a man wants to spend his rest of life with. Are you that kind of lady, or are you just a friend or a kid that is just meant out there for just relationship, for just having fun, for just being a side chick, for just being a friend, but a man can't want or can't desire to spend his life entirely with you. What are you as a lady doing when a man can't spend his rest of life with you? Why can't you be selected among those out there that will be going out there for their traditional white weddings on Saturdays? This is what I'm going to explain to you on this video. This is what you have to do to make sure that you will be able to go to your husband's house this year. That you'll be able to be that kind of lady that can be employed in an organization, that kind of lady that can be appreciated, that can be given a prize because they know your value and they know that you have value and they want you, they desire you, they need you in the organization. It is one thing to be charming, it's another thing to be wanted. You know, still on the attitude series, we are treating attitude with literation and regards to relationship, businesses, life goal and developments, and general ladyhood of a woman. Because we want you to become a better woman. That is what this channel is here for you. So if you have not watched any of our videos, go ahead and watch them. Hit the subscription button and turn on your notification button so that you'll be able to be getting our videos once we upload them weekly. So today we want to look into the most wanted type of ladies. Who are these most wanted type of ladies? How can you be among these ladies? How can you be among these ladies that have been wanted for anything at all? So what are you going to do? Just stay back here. Many a times we seem to forget that being in an occasion, being in a friend's house, you should be observant enough to know when it's time. One of the most wanted type of lady are those ladies who are honest. You know, no man wants to spend his rest of life with a girl or a lady who is not honest and trustworthy. You will have to be an honest lady, be a lady of her own ways, be someone that you can actually look up to and know that this lady is telling us the truth at every point in time. Let it be heard that your yes today is your still your yes tomorrow, and your no. Let it not be that you said yes today and tomorrow is saying no, and next tomorrow is saying yes or no, and nobody's really knowing what exactly your ways, your actions are gonna turn out in the next coming few minutes. It is very bad. A lady that is wanted is a lady that is honest, both for relationship, both for work. Be an honest lady. Number two is ladies who are set away. You know, most of the time we tend to talk overboard. What do I mean by that? Some ladies don't have this consciousness of themselves. They don't know when they are talking or saying something they are not supposed to say. So, as a lady, it is important that you are safe away. Be self-conscious of the environment, of the people you're discussing with, of the words that comes out from your mouth daily. Because this will help you to shape yourself very well, to be able to avoid things that you're not supposed to say or things that can cause problems in future. But when you're not safe away, when you don't know what's supposed to say at every point in time, you keep making mistakes and keep putting yourself into troubles. But it's important that as you are becoming safe away, you know when you're crossing your limits, when people are saying something that are going to affect you, or when people are saying something you don't like. When you are self aware, you know how to talk to people, you know how to relate to people, and you know the tone and the voice to use to people. You can't be talking to your husband the same way you talk to your president. The tone differs, you know. And you can't also be talking to your younger one the same way you talk to your older ones. The tone differs. I'm trying to say is that as a lady, you have to be safe away. Know when to talk, how to talk, and when actually to talk. Not every question must you answer, and not every association must you belong to. A lady who is safe away knows where she's supposed to be in and knows where she's not supposed to be in. As a lady, I myself, I am a tech lady. I know that I love to be in tech communities. I can't be in a music community. No, it is not done because I am not a lady into music. It is not my calling. It is not my purpose. It is not what I'm doing. It's not my thing. Music is not it. I know I can say, but it's a quite thing, it's a different thing altogether. So what where I belong to is the community of tech ladies. So it is important that as a lady yourself, you should know where you belong to. If you belong to a community of tech people, then you have to join the techno community. If you're a musician, then you have to join the music world. But when you're not self-aware, when you don't know what you actually want, when you don't know who you are actually, you can't be able to manage yourself effectively, and so many people not to want it, because nobody wants to be with a girl or a lady who doesn't know what she wants, who is not aware of herself, of her responsibilities, of what she's supposed to do at every point in time. So while in secondary school, something happened when we went for a competition in our local government. We went for a mathematics competition and we lost it. What happened? A question was thrown to us. That was our last question for that particular competition. It was 10 plus 10 minus 5. What's the answer? And before we can actually think and give us the answer, one of us just rushed out to give us the answer and said it's 20. And that was how we lost the whole thing. We lost the trophy and we couldn't take back our good position back home because she couldn't just calm down to think about the answer before giving it out. No matter how simple you think the whole question is, no matter how simple you think the conversation is, just calm down and think. As a lady, it is important that you always think before you talk, because whatever you are being given out, whatever you just give out, you can hardly take it back. So it's important that you think, even if it is an interview, even if it's a media conference, whatever it is that you are being asked, whatever that you are doing, it is important that you think before you talk. Don't just be like my friend who made us lose our competition because she was not able to calm down. She didn't have that patience enough to calm down and think before giving us that answer. Hello, why should I be pretending to you? That's just me. I can just be any other person than myself. I'm a Julia woman. I love to have fun, and you can stop me from having my fun because that is me. So why should I be pretending to you? Like seriously? Excuse me, who are you? Are you my God? You are not my God. So I have no right to pretend to you even before God. I am still my humble self. No artificials, just my real self. So dearest ladies, I encourage us to be our real self. Ladies that are wanted are those ladies who are real, who are not fake, who are just who they are. Don't allow anybody make you behave the way you shouldn't be behaving just because you want to impress them. Don't allow anybody make you live a fake life because you want to impress them. Be the real you. Anybody who wants you can come for you. Who doesn't want you can never come for you. Those who want you, those who appreciate the real you are the ones you're supposed to be with, not the other people out there who want you to be the kind of person that you are not other. I was scrolling through Facebook, that was last week, and I saw a post of a young lady who just lost her life because she went for a Botox surgery. What for? Just to impress the other gender. Too bad. And that was how she lost her life. Because she couldn't just be herself. Who told her that as beautiful as she is with her stature, she will not find a man who will like her the way she is? And let me ask us, serious ladies, who told us this? Who gave us this idea that all guys are after figure eight? Like you call it. Honestly, it's not all the guys that are after this whole figure thing. Some just like you slim, some just like you chubby, some just like you fat. You have to be yourself, and that be yourself has to be from you first liking your real self. It's important that you like you like I like me, because we all are two different humans. You watching me, you have your own spec, you have your own way of life. Likewise, myself, I have my own way of life too. But what I'm encouraging you is that you have to be yourself. Stop living a fake life. If you don't have money to go and buy those high costly clothes and shoes, just wear what you have. Will they write what you are wearing? The amount on your clothes, like what you are putting on, do they normally inscribe the name or the amount or where you bought it from on the material? This answer is simply no. So why would you not be pretending to be who you are not? You are dark, tomorrow you want to be fair. Like seriously, who are you trying to impress? You are killing your skin, you think you're doing me? You kept pressing, trying to impress the other gender. Oh dear, I pity you. You don't know what you are doing. By the time you realize what you are doing, I'm sorry, very sorry, and I wish to be sorry for you now. I pray it doesn't and it won't be late. But as it is now, dearest lady, I encourage you to please be your real self. If you're fair, keep maintaining your fairness. If you're dark, keep maintaining your dark nature. If you are slim, maintain your fitness. If you're fat, carry it along. If you're chubby, just be the way you God created you. Don't go about here adding artificials, trying to impress people, trying to be who you are not, being jovial when you know that or more you cannot even make joke, or trying to be that social person while you know very well that you are not that. Trying to be into music when you know that your calling is not in music, it's actually praising the gospel. So where you belong to. Do what you love to do. Be the real you. I love the real you, and I know there are people that will also love the real you. Have a significant self-esteem, dearest lady. See, it's not every comment that you must reply to. It is not every question that you must give an answer to. It is not everybody that needs your explanation. Some people just need your yes and no answer. Some people just need you to go in details and explain to them. Some people just need to know your reason behind that action. Some people just need you to explain those things to them. It's important that you know the person that deserves what he or she deserves, so that you will maintain your self-esteem. It is very, very important. Like, I so much treasure my self-esteem to the highest level. Like, I don't joke with it, because people will come with lots of questions for you, they will come with criticisms for you. It is left for you to know what you have to do, because when you keep replying those messages, keep replying those chats, replying those SMS, those DMs, some are looking for your trouble, some looking for what to use in holding hand to tell the world, oh no, this girl is so bad. Before you know it, they are tarnishing your image, and there's nothing you can do about it, because the deed has been done. That was sometime last year. I was actually following somebody on Facebook. She's been a wonderful friend. I'm following a lot of her works. And she posted something that has to do, I think it was kind of a contest or something. And she was encouraging us to vote for her. And something happened along the way. She lost the whole thing. Reason because she couldn't just hold back. What happened? Okay, somebody replied to her Facebook post, reminding her of her past, her mistakes, what she used to do, or what she's known for back then. You know, as someone like her, what I usually expected from her is to go to DM and discuss this issue with this guy, or not even to talk about it at all, because this is just something has been done for years back. This is a bygone. Everyone knows this is a mistake there, but bringing it up again when she is coming out for a post, it's quite bad. Do you know what happened? She wanted her to reply this person on the Facebook post that she made. Honestly, this really brought her down. Like, people are complaining, no, no man, no, no man, you shouldn't have done this. And she was exchanging words with this guy. Like, that was too bad. Like, it was very, very bad and heavy. And people lost interest in supporting her because of that happened. Now, people are not just happy with your success most of the times. They're just out there looking for a way to bring it down. And when you give them the slightest chance, they'll just bring it down, down, down to the floor. And you can't rise to the height. And that will be your end, your end. Yeah. So that was how she lost it, because she couldn't just hold back. So I'm just giving this as an example to us to be very careful of what we say, to hold our self-esteem very high, because people will come. When they see you are rising, you are making things happen, you are being known, they would like to criticize you, they would like to bring those things that you have forgotten about, those things in your past, you don't know them, they decide to bring it up. But it's important that you ignore them when those things are coming up, no matter how painful it is, no matter how heartbroken you are when those things are coming, just go ahead and forget about them, move on, because those things are in the past. Your self-esteem is the most important thing at the moment now. Oh yeah, thank you for joining me to this very end of the video on the attitude series, most wanted type of ladies, let's have a recap. A recap is that you have to be honest as a lady, be your real self, think before you speak, be self-aware, and have a significant self-esteem if you really want to be one of the most wanted type of lady around the globe. And make sure you don't forget something very important. As you're building yourself in your personal development as a lady, it is important to build yourself academically, spiritually, and financially, because you are going to be wanted if you are a lady that has a balance between these things that I've just mentioned now. So thank you so much for joining me. Thank you for being with me on this channel today. I love you so much. I'm still your girl. I do, lady. See you some other time.